Good afternoon, First Baptist Carlsbad family. Pastor Howell here with a word of encouragement and a Sunday worship preview. It is Friday, June 26, 2020. Hope you are having a great week and a good Friday as we end this week. Look forward to the weekend and all that is in store. Sunday, we have worship. We'll be continuing in our series in the book of Nehemiah in the Old Testament. I'll be looking at chapter 2, verses 1 through 8. I'll talk about that in just a moment, but encourage you. On-site worship, in-person worship, 8:15 and 10:45 this Sunday, and we will have online worship through Facebook Live at 10:45. So if you're not able to make it in person, if you're out of town, or maybe you're watching from a different state even, you can get online 10:45 on Facebook and catch our service live. And so encourage you, if you're in the Carlsbad area and you are able to come in person, we would love for you to join us this Sunday. Hard to believe, the last Sunday of June, and as we get ready next weekend to celebrate Independence Day and the freedoms that we have in this country. One of those freedoms is to be able to worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. And so encourage you to be a part of that. Men, tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, that is June 27th, 8 o'clock, we are starting back our men's prayer breakfast, and that will be in the fellowship hall. So encourage you to come, bring your sons, invite a friend, co-worker, family member to come and be a part of that. It's going to be a great time of food, fellowship, encouragement, devotion. So look forward to seeing you on Saturday morning at 8 o'clock at First Baptist Carlsbad in our fellowship hall. We are still in a holding pattern, and as far as other ministries are concerned, on Sunday morning, particularly our children's ministry as well as our adult Sunday school Bible study ministry. We are hopeful to be able to resume those ministries in August, depending on what our COVID-19 state guidelines are, as well as volunteers needed for those ministries, including preschool worship, kids worship, as well as nursery, and just all of the many activities we've got going on. So be in prayer for that as we work with our adult leaders, as we work with our preschool and children's leaders and parents to come up with a safe, secure way that we can begin all of those ministries, hopefully by the first part of August. But that's one of the obstacles that is in our way because of the pandemic that we have been facing these last several months. But you know, whether it's the COVID-19 pandemic, maybe it's a health issue that you're facing, and we've got folks in our church that are facing some major health issues right now. Maybe it's a financial issue, maybe it's a job issue, maybe it's a marriage or a relationship issue. You know, there's no obstacle that is too great that our God cannot overcome. And so this Sunday, we'll be looking in Nehemiah chapter 2 at the great obstacle remover and how God removes the obstacles in our way, and many times He allows us to participate in that. And so I just want to share with you just a couple verses from Nehemiah chapter 2. Verses 1 through 4. And during the month of Nisan, in the 20th year of King Artaxerxes, when wine was set before him, I took the wine and gave it to the king. I had never been sad in his presence. So the king said to me, "Why are you sad when you aren't sick? This is nothing but sadness of heart." And notice Nehemiah's response. I mean, he'd never been sad in the presence of the king. He says, "I was overwhelmed with fear and replied to the king, 'May the king live forever. Why should I not be sad when the city where my ancestors are buried lies in ruins and its gates have been destroyed by fire?'" You know, sometimes we have overwhelming obstacles in our life, but we have one who has overcome and one who can continue to help us to overcome whatever obstacles we might be facing individually, as families, as a church, as a community, and even as a nation. And so we hope you'll join us this Sunday as we continue in this great book of Nehemiah, in person, 8:15, 10:45, online at 10:45. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday, and we'll look forward to being back with you again soon. God bless you.